Hey folks, let's get started with Nx for React in under 5 minutes, and I bet it's way different than you might think. Let's go. So this is an NPM workspace-based monorepo where I have a React application which has been generated with the Vite CLI, and I have two packages. One is a UI package with some React components in it, and another one is a pure TypeScript package with some utilities. To add Nx to such a repository, simply run nx init. And this will now ask you a couple of questions to pre-configure it for you. Once this is done, what you will get is a single Nx package at the root package JSON and an Nx configuration file, which has been set up based on the questions you answered. So you can see here caching is enabled for build, and we have a task pipeline set up because we mentioned that build needs to run in order, meaning whenever we run a build command, it will run the build of all downstream products first. With this in place, Nx is able to automatically understand the project graph of your workspace. In this case, we have a React app that is depending on the monorepo UI package as well as the utils package. In addition, Nx can directly pick up your existing package JSON scripts. So if you want to run the build of this React application, we can just run nx build React app, and it will pick up the correct name, run its dependent projects in this case, which is our package util, and then build the actual Vite application. We can also run the build for all the products by using the nx run many command -t and providing the different targets that we want to run, in this case build. Now if we run this, since we just ran exactly the same builds, these will be automatically cached. So by adding Nx in this way, you can leverage your existing package JSON scripts, but you get a project graph, you get affected builds, so only build what projects actually got touched. You also get local caching with the possibility to expand it also on CI via some remote caching. So with that, you're actually good to go to keep working in your existing NPM workspace together with Nx that simply makes things faster for you. Now Nx also ships with completely optional plugins, and the only reason they're there is to help you improve the DX when it comes to working with technologies like React, Vite, in an Nx monorepo. So let's have a look what these plugins provide us. In this case, I have already a Vite application, so I can go ahead and add the Nx Vite plugin. So what this is gonna do is add a new plugin section here in our Nx JSON. We also got a new package, which is the Nx Vite package in here. And so now if we go to our Vite-based React application, we can see Nx now detects the runnable targets of this project. Now, if you have Nx console, the extension installed in VS Code, you can also open up here the inspector for this project and all the different tasks that can be run. We could even go ahead and remove all the scripts from our project, and Nx is still able to understand from the Vite application, directly from the Vite config, which different targets can be run for this project. Now the main advantage here is that Nx can automatically run the Vite build underneath. It already sets things like the current working directory. It already makes sure that the correct inputs and outputs based on your Vite config are set up for you. And so what the plugin does is basically take away the lower level configuration of the tool in a monorepo setting, such as configuring caching, current working directories, etc. What you can also do is generate and scaffold code. So in this case, we have mostly React and TypeScript monorepo, so we can go ahead and add the Nx React plugin for getting some React-based code generation abilities. And so once I have this installed, I can now generate a new React library directly into my packages folder, for instance, by using the nx generate command, using the plugin Nx React and the library generator. You can obviously look this up in our docs or directly use the Nx console extension. And so for this demo, let me just generate a new package under the packages folder /my React lib. It will ask me a couple of questions like what style sheet I want to use, whether I want to have a bundler or not, or just directly consume this package from some application. So for this case, I'm not using a bundler, no ESLint, no testing framework. And if you now look at the actual result that got generated, it is a pretty clean setup with the TS configs, a README, and a package JSON that simply exports whatever is being created within this package. And if I don't like this package anymore, since everything is kind of kept local, I can just remove it and I'm done. So Nx is on purpose made in a way such that you can incrementally adopt it. Just Nx itself for faster task execution, caching, and all the things that speed up your monorepo, or optionally plugins on top when you need them to get some better DX and some automation around managing a monorepo. Now, obviously there's more to explore as well as on CI, so definitely go to nx.dev/docs to learn more.